Cox. Oh, we're live! Hello, guys! I just got back from taking the garbage out. So, am I still grounded from Drake? I'm sorry.
Oh, dude.
I wish I was pre-planned. That was kind of just spur of a moment. How's it going, everyone? Hope everyone's been having a fantastic day. What is it? Handy for us?
Handy Force is coming out here. The one and only, the other MVP, Handy Fap, is back for another night of casting.
And the true MVP is here as well.
Oof.
Sorry, Small. But yeah, all the 4 of us better rejects. Let's start off. Let's go right into predictions. Who you going with?
Honestly, this one is a toss-up for me. As I mentioned in last night's cast, you have a team that had some roster changes, and now they've become a pretty dominant team in the second half. And you have another team that just on paper and for the latter half of the season as well has been performing really well. Both of them beating Otaku. So I don't even know that I want to pick a team. Like I don't feel confident enough to the point where I can say this team will win. Like it will. I feel 7 games. I don't know what team. Like I don't know.
Well, generally, I like to look. I am generally an idiot most of the time, and I already look like one, so I don't care. I'm going all F4. No bias here. You know, I generally think first half of the season, Crab Cryptic Force was a problem. Crab. I like what this team's been doing well. I hope they're doing well. I want to see them do well. I want to see them go far. Last team I predicted going far did not end too well, so I'm hoping not to curse them here.
Yikes. Yeah, like I think Alt 4 has a lot of good stuff. When we played Alt 4, you were still on the team. We didn't see Silent Monkey and we didn't see Stark, so we haven't necessarily seen a lot of them personally. As Harmony played with them in Pugs a little bit, so I can confirm. I'm excited to see what they bring to the table. I'm also excited to see what Kingdom has up his back pocket. He's pulled out a lot of comps for meta rejects that have been pretty different.
It's going to be Spanish Inquisition.
Like,
it's going to be Spanish.
That's what I mean.
Like,
this is going to be a toss-up.
Like, one team is like the origin of Spanish Inquisition, the other one's a meme team. So you know what? I have hope for both these teams. If not, you're both dead to me. Nah, I'm not too harsh, but I generally think, well, if Alt 4 is going to win, we're going to have to see some big boy plays coming out of players like Host Stories and Silent. Eddie, what do you think we should look out for this game going in, Handy?
I'm curious. I'm wondering if we're gonna see some bunker for defense, or if we're gonna see some goats. I'm curious.
Hey, come on, man! It's my master's game. Please, just go goats, and we will be seeing. Hold on, what was it called? I believe Soats for
Soats. That's Snoats, dude.
I said Soats.
Snoats.
Soats. As in like so.
With an N. Snoats.
Not Snoats. Yeah, this is not Snoats. This is Sombra.
Okay. We're looking at different teams here. We're kind of discombobulated.
Yeah. We're a little bit. But this is an interesting variation of Snows with a map teaser. You know, you don't usually see it, and they're running in place with Lucio, which is kind of questionable in my opinion because of how good Lucio is at Goats. And I just turned off my monitor. Great start, everyone.
Thugging definitely saw them poke into that room though, so I think that Alt 4 is going to push in on this. They know that
they caught him off guard. They weren't even looking that way. It's time they're just going to go for a big fire strike here. 42 to 54 to Shatter. He's just building on that charge. That's kind of a bad lamp. Out from most stars, he's just going to go try and get a hack on someone. Can't really follow through, and it's just going to be a brawl right now. Completely really slow save, and Shatter's going to come out from Silent already. It's a pretty large slam here, and someone's going to get pinned out. I can't see who it is. It was Peter 6G, but down goes Silent as well down the hill. But fucking Beastman. Alt 4 is up here. Keep in mind, they do have spawn advantage. Rally's going to come out from Gecko here, but Godspeed gets Kingdom. Oh, Kingdom was out of position. That's really well done for Alt 4, and Alt Advantage is now going to swing in the favor of Alt 4. And Godspeed, he's just going to go, and he's going to go get a stun on to Skeeter Yeti, and Emperor's going to finish him off. And Godspeed, he's going back for more. He's going to go try and get his counterpart in Gecko, but he's just going to back up and play with his team. Fuckington does get Gecko, and this should be all clean up for Auto4 right now. That was really well played by Auto4. Don't you agree, Kenny?
Yeah, I think they did a really good job pushing there. I see that some ults are coming up for them. They have EMP, they have Trans, they have Beat. Still looking for some of their tank ults here though, but overall, really good job pushing that first point.
Widow does come out of it. Auto4 does layer support ults, which could be bad here in the future. And we're just gonna go try and focus down Ski for Yeti. Grad's gonna come out for Peter, but we aren't gonna get any follow-up. Unfortunately, Silent does get frozen. Grad's gonna come out. Oh, Kingdom walled off. Ski 3 shattered. Oh, but you can't do that. Blizzard's gonna come out for Kingdom, and we're gonna go try and win it. A lot of people are getting frozen right now. Kingdom does get in first, but Ski 3 gets Silent, and Kingdom's gonna clean up Mix. And this is looking like the second fight will go to Meta Rejects.
Massive Blizzard for that fight win there. It looked like Alt F4 was going to clutch that out. That Blizzard came in handy.
We did see Gecko swap over to a Junkrat here, and might I add, Kingdom really made up for him that fight after blocking his own Reinhardt's Shatter, which is just an incredibly tilting experience. I know, and he comes out with a really clutch Blizzard and wins the fight, but Kingdom's a little bit out of position. We do have to burn Bubble onto him. EMP's gonna come out, Shatter's gonna come out from Silent, and it's just gonna be massive. Silent's gonna clean up his counter point and Ski for Yeti. Kingdom is going to freeze. Tire's gonna come out at Dimitri, and and a gigantic, absolutely massive, just large Tire from Gecko. Silent does get frozen here. He's gonna get really low, and he is going to go down along with Fuckington.
Again, that fight, like Alt F4 had really good coordination with their EMP Shatter. They could have won off of that. There just wasn't enough follow-up for the Shatter, and because of that, you see, you know, at Dimitri with the Tire coming in and getting 3 picks there and winning that fight ultimately.
Yeah, these fights are getting really close, but it's just Meta Rejects are coming out slightly on top, but Silent does get walled off here. This is looking really bad for him, and he won't live. And that's probably going to be the call to reset here. You're down your main tank and can't really push. 40 seconds, we're approaching last team fight here. It's not looking too good for Alt F4 because it's all in favor of Meta Rejects.
If Alt F4 pushes through that same choke again, they get walled off, we're going to see a Blizzard come out more than likely here as well.
Ski-Free is coming up on that Shatter here. Let's see if he's going to be able to do anything here. Shatter would be huge here, but he's going to get Godspeed. Freeze is going to come out. Grab's also going to come out. Barriers out. There's not much you can do here. This is bad for Alt F4. I don't think anyone's going to be able to make it back to touch. And that's gonna be not map 1. I'm getting ahead of myself. Round 1 for Meta Rejects, and they looked pretty solid there.
Really great hold. They had more follow-up from their ultimates. That's ultimately what won them that round, is they got picks off of their ultimates, and Alt F4 wasn't really able to capitalize on some of the EMPs that they put out, or the Shatters they put out, or the grabs. There definitely needs to be a little bit more follow-up from their ultimates, as well as understanding the ult tracking that's coming in.
Yeah, I think what really cost them there was Fuggington and Mix. They both popped Trans and B right before that Blizzard came out. If they have Trans or B for that, we're looking at a completely different story right now. So that, just minor mistakes like that, minor ult usage, costs you big time. And this is still holdable for Alt F4 here. It's holdable. And we're going to be seeing Snows coming out from Alt F4. Smart call here. Stones, it does, as I talked about earlier today with HQC and Nerdables, just check it out.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, just subtle sellout. If Stones isn't really too good on that first point, it's kind of more open. You're not gonna be able to do too much. But Stones on first point is pretty solid. They got like 2 places they can come from, 2 chokes, great areas for walls here.
There's also a lot of mobility where if they push out too far, they can also stand on top of O-Story's wall to be able to get themselves back to high ground.
Yeah, we are going to see Peter on Doomfist here. This is not a debate because Doomfist in the year 2019 is kind of a meme. So, I'm very interested to see how it's going to go. And Peter? Come on. He's just going to punt. It's just gonna punch. It's just kind of an early proking phase. And it's just going to be up to who's going to be able to outpoke who, and it's most likely going to be Meta Rejects. Ooh, they do off Kingdom Wave, they do get him, but Ski Free does get a really big kill onto Godspeed, and Gecko gets mixed. That's really incredible. They're down to Lucio, and they get the res on a Kingdom. They have to give up that space. Peter's going right for Silent Monkey. And, oh, that bench takes Peter's life right there. Osoi falls, and this is looking really bad for Alt F4, and down goes Emperors. This is just awful right now. Ooh. Peter, I saw that punch. that was a good punch.
A good punch. Yeah, their push there was... There's a lot of coordination going with Meta Rejects right now. It needs to be a little bit more coordination from Alt F4. I mean, in all honesty, they were trying to play goats into a Pharah. Sometimes that is the hardest thing to play into. Like, who would you even pinpoint to try and kill Pharah there? Thug on Ana? Like, I think the comp matchup there wasn't in favor for Alt F4, and it definitely, you know, ended up not going their way because of that.
There wasn't really, like, too many other options because Goats is meta, and yeah.
Just go Goats forehead.
Yeah, just go Goats forehead. Just, bro, please. It's a Masters game. Please, bro. Just once, man. Just once, man. That's all I ask. Just go Goats once. Like, yeah, okay. But, kind of curious what we're gonna see for map-wise here.
We do also see Stark coming in for Impulse. Stark, I believe, is one of their other off-tanks that they opted to grab. And, from what I've seen over the course of the season, he's done really well from his pickup. Like, you can almost argue that him and Silent have contributed largely to how dominant they've been in the second half of the season.
Yeah, I will agree with that. And I feel he's grossly underrated. I know it's a meme, but I you know, in scrims, I probably shouldn't be leaking this. For Mana Eater Transcendence Diva, like, that's just next level. Have you seen Space do that yet?
Nope.
Stark, greater than Space.
All right, it looks like we're gonna be seeing some Anubis coming out for the second map here. What comms do you expect here?
Goats.
Goats.
Oh, maybe see some bunker. Maybe see some bunker. Maybe see some triple DPS.
I'd like to see some bunker. Bunker is really good here for that first point defense, especially with.
I don't want to see any bunker.
We saw Meteors kind of struggle with that. Maybe, you know, whoever's on defense here utilizes that and says, "Hey, it looked really strong yesterday. Why don't we use it today?" I do also see Dive potentially coming in. I'm not too sure how I feel about that, but I am in agreement with you. I think either Goats or Bunker is going to come out here for sure.
I think if one of these names really want to throw a curveball, we could see some triple DPS here. We could. First point, it's very open. It could work really well. Second point, you're probably going to have to swap. You're going to be behind in all economy for a bit, but you'll have a good time bank to do it.
Ready for battle.
Okay. So it looks like we're going to see Dive out of Alt F4.
Now, this is I kind of want to look at Meta Rejects real quick. This is kind of like a Ghost comp here. Like, we're seeing, like, some very key pieces. Like, we're seeing the Orisa. Not the Orisa, yeah. Oh, God, stop. The Diva, I'm like, we don't really see any DPS besides Peter here on the Passion, so I think we're trying to work some sort of hybrid Goats here. I don't know. I'm having a hard time.
Comp. I do like it.
I'm kind of digging it too. And this is gonna be really
You have the break for the stun. You have the Baptiste for Ifield. You have the Mercy for Res. They're gonna be using a lot of utility out of their supports to be able to win this fight and hold themselves down and bunker down.
I did kind of like the Beastman's position right there, kind of out of line of sight, hard to hit. But with Dive can work. I talked about it earlier today. Dive can work, but everything has to go perfectly. War Nation has to be perfect, just like that gigantic anti. We need to kill the lamp. We need to get some punishment. Stark's going to lose his mech. They will get the lamp. They're pushing him back. If they get any follow-up on anyone up in that little box area, Kingdom's off by himself. Kingdom may be able to hit. Kingdom may lose his mech here. Just kidding. No, he's not at full HP, and Godspeed will go down. And this should be the general call to reset for all that 4 here. And down goes Silent. Oh, sorry, he's trying to get around, trying to get a little bit of a cheeky flank. Kind of curious what he's up to.
Be right back. He vuelto.
And he's just hacking Mega, just doing Sombra things. Awful human being things. You know, practically the same thing. And it's just going to be setting up this dive. That's how you have to play it. You have to play it really slow. And Kingdom's just going around spy checking. And the dive's going to come out. They will get Peter. Lamp was really late coming out here. Window's going to come out. Beastmen are going to go try and save this hold here. But it's not going to look like it's going to be able to. They have to rotate the point now, and everyone's here. Bomb's gonna come out from Kingdom. It won't get anything that's gonna be blocked by the silence bubble. It's just a lay on point. Kingdom's gonna come out and contest. We should be all F4 here. Abe's about to go down, and down goes Kingdom out of mech, and that will be point 1.
That time around, Alt F4 did a really good job of focusing Lamp down, and because of that, I feel like, you know, Abe's ability to have that window of rezzing Peters was lost, and because of that, Alt F4 was able to capitalize on that and just jump on each individual person to kind of slowly pick them down.
Like, we look at Godspeed here, he's coming up on that Nano Blade real quick, and they are going to stick with Bastion Pride because of its tankle. But look at this, they don't have any defensive support ults. They can't stop this play from happening. They just can't, there's nothing they can do. I think we're going to set up for an EMP here. I think that's why they're waiting here, and I think we're just going to go in. Yeah. Over. Are we raiding out Rally? I'm not sure because Rally's over. Yeah, I think it was just for EMP. Yep. And it will be an AMP Nano Blade. And if he will get a land, he will get Abe Godspeed with a gigantic blade so far. He's going to get 3 here, Stark with a good bomb. And it's going to be big. Peter's going to go pop his ult. It's desperation time for meta rejects. There's not much you can do. And Peter's not going to get much value. He's going to D-Max Stark with that tank ult. He's going to go down. It's looking really bad for meta rejects. And Beastman get a little bit low, but speed for Yeti coming in with a gigantic double kill, and Ape got a fake kill with a buggy hit, and that's going to be a call for a reset for all that 4. Good calls, good, get out of there fast. Don't stagger a fight out.
Meta Rejects somehow holds that. Alt F4 committed a lot of ults to that fight, but we're already seeing Osori's was 70% back on his EMP. Like, they could be able to push in off of that EMP, seeing that Peters is now switched off of Bastion. But there is a Shatter coming up for Meta Rejects, so...
Well, that doesn't matter, because when you look at Osori's real quick, he's 76 to an EMP. That could... I'm not a Sombra expert here, but you could probably have that open in a fight. So if they can quickly build that EMP during the fight, that's going to be gigantic for him and should be the fight win here. Oh, Silently, he's just going to go get in there. But he ends up getting separated, and the Shatter's going to come out. It's going to get 2, and this should be Meta Rejects getting a solid hold here. Oh, but Silent does get A, but it's going to be all about that spawn advantage. Silent's getting desperately low. No amount of heal is going to be able to save him from that. He will fall to Kingdom, and it's going to be a reason. And can you say he got Silence here?
That's a knee slapper. But I do want to point out there, Beastman, massive booping Silent Monkey off of point and onto low ground beneath point. That led to Ski shattering and led to them winning that fight. Like, massive boop. Props to Beastman for that.
As much as I love an aggro main tank, it was a really risky charge because he had Shatter there. He could have dropped Shatter either the second he pressed charge, and it would have been just the same outcome. We do have an EMP coming out here, so we're probably going to see if the EMP Shatter looks like Source. He's rotating around. He's looking for it. Out it comes. He gets, I'm not sure if Silent got anyone. He got like maybe 1 or 2 here, and now this should be Old F4. I probably just cursed it. Spawn's going to come out from Kingdom. Not going to get anything. It's just Beastman and Kingdom left alone to go contest this point. Down goes Beastman, and down goes Kingdom. Brig's going to come out. Big anti. It's going to get anti 1. And will it be enough? Was Trent said it's going to be enough? Abe's going to be pressured down. Are we going to be able to get him? Ski3's just going to go try and throw a shatter. He will get Godspeed. But there's so much work coming in from Silent right now. He is doing his best. Silent, he's just going to be on Kingdom. He's trying to take him out. He gets a nano. He's just going to do so much damage. He has another Earth Shatter right now. There's still PvD sleeping on point. They don't notice it. That could be crucial to... Oh no, it's a Tracer. And this is looking like Alt F4 should have it relatively shortly. Silent to have that Shatter. He's gonna miss a solo Shatter. Ooh, and it does look like we have a DC. Zuby, what did we tell you? Come on, it's not your game. No
Stop
need to
DDoSing these teams, bro.
Come on, Zuby.
Dude.
What we had. But he may have got DC'd, but the fight's already been gone. The fight's already been lost. It does look like Kingdom will get another contester. They will be able to burn quite a bit of time off his time clock. Kingdom, he's doing everything he can to contest. Ooh, Beastman's gonna come out of the May, but he kind of has a bad wall here, and he's gonna get killed before he can set up on point. And all this was gonna finish with a minute roughly on the clock.
Good stall. I mean, like, how long were they trying to cap that point for? A good minute and a half, maybe.
I would
like,
say a solid minute.
Like, good stall. I mean, in all honesty, they were trying to stall as long as they could to be able to build some ults and be able to turn the fight around. But still, nonetheless, like a minute and a half maybe of literally stalling second tick to full completion. Well done on their part.
It didn't, and was Peter close to grab there? He was saying he had it in chat.
Oh,
that was a
Zuby.
game changer. Come on, Zuby, you can't be DDoSing people like this. It's not even your game.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, we're his least favorite casting crew, don't worry.
Obviously. Handy Force coming out in full power. All right.
You can't hear his comments, but trust me, they hurt just as much.
Yeah.
We're gonna be seeing Bunker coming out, pretty self-explanatory coming out from Alt F4, and we will be seeing Dive coming out from Meta Rejects. And as I mentioned previously, it's really gonna be up to a coordination of Kingdom and Ski3 to get in there, get a solid dive, and just be able to get him out. It's gonna be up to
really coordinated for when they go in, really coordinated for who they're targeting. That's gonna be key for them to be able to get rid of this Bastion, especially.
And looks like someone's still back in spawn. Okay, it was Someone's Mercy, and we have stories of Widow. They don't really have anyone that can contest them, and it's gonna be hard for them for Winston Diva to go hop on him because of how far back he is, because they have to go through a Bastion bunker to get to him. This is looking really promising. Alea, they're scouting it out. We're getting all the information they need. Stories hears it. He's just trying to spot check. Buggington does get hacked here, so that's kind of their cue to go in. But they do get Godspeed, which is gigantic. But Buggington should be unhacked. They should be able to get a lamp out for a res. But Stories gets Beastman, which is pretty solid pick here. And Sound's able to clean up Ski3. But as I say that, no one's gonna be able to contest Stories. Peters does get to him, and he gets mixed after a res. So this is looking actually pretty solid for Meta Rejects right now. Stories is forced to go contest a point. He's just gonna go tie on it. Not much he can really do here.
Gotta give credit to Alayla there. That was a great hack onto Thug to initiate that dive. Because Thug was hacked, there's no eye field to save Bastion now. The comfort of, oh, I can just stay here and I have eye field. There was none of that. That was really well done by Meta Rejects. Great first push for them. And they have 6 minutes and 50 seconds in their time.
Yeah, they recognized their win condition, and they recognized that they executed it fully, and that was just excellently played. And it looks like we're going to be seeing Somber Goats coming out. Oh no, they will be keeping Peter probably for the Blade. Yeah, and Alayla. Yeah, Alayla does have this EMP. We may be seeing an EMP Blade coming out here. Blade will be pulled. Will it get anything? He did use a stash and he doesn't get anything. Oh, he doesn't get anything, and Peter's getting low, and he's gonna be taken out by Mixed Ready. Bomb coming out from Sartastic, and it's gonna get Kingdom. excellent play, excellently well played by Oda there, and I think the hero of that push was Godspeed. I believe he landed a stun and was able to boop back Peter, so he could not get any value onto that. He invested dash, and that was just incredibly well played by Godspeed.
Really well done. Don't know if bomb was necessary.
Beastman just popped his ult. What's that, playoff game? That's like, what, 2 straight now where someone's mispressed their ult?
Fat finger or fap finger. Am I right?
Okay, let's not. I want to solo cast. Yeah, right now it's kind of just really brawl. Silent does have a shatter along with Ski Free Yeti, but Silent's a bit out of position. It gives Ski Free just a gigantic shatter. 3-man, but they're not going to get any follow-up. Beat's going to come out for Mix ready. Both beats are out. Shatter's going to come out from Silent. They're going to get any follow-up. It was just gigantic, and they will get some follow-up to go with it. And that is looking really good for all that for here. Great defense.
My ultimate is charging.
I'm sorry. ADHD.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, like really good hold there. Again, we saw almost the exact same play where I believe it was Abe who booped off Silent Monkey again. We saw Ski Free shatter. There wasn't really any follow-up to the shatter though. Yeah, that was just really unfortunate because then Silent Monkey comes back and he shatters and there's follow-up to it. Matter Rejects, they need some more follow-up for their ults if they want to win these fights.
Yeah, very good too. And Stories does have a grab this fight, and he's out high charge as well. He's just ready to go there to deal a lot of damage, and he's gonna be looking for that grab. He's just looking for opportunity. And Ski Free Yeti gets stunned out. Godspeed with a gigantic play here, and Stark's gonna land a perfectly placed bomb to kill Abe. And they're only going to use one ult there to win the fight. That is fantastic ultimate economy for all that for.
My ultimate is ready.
4 ultimates. We're seeing Rally, we're seeing Shatter, we're seeing Grav, we're seeing Nano. Could be huge for them to hold this next one.
Yeah,
Matter Rejects, they're going to be looking to build some of their ultimates back, especially. I see Kingdom, I believe Kingdom's ultimate is coming up as well. I believe it's in the 90s. Can't really see it because of Discord overlay.
Yeah,
but
I see it playing
Peters does have a grab bomb.
Yeah,
grab bomb. I see grab bomb.
And it's going to be up to someone like Stark to go try and eat that grab, or someone else to make a hero play here. And who's going to grab first is the real question here. Ooh, grab is going to come out there. He's going to pin up all against the wall here. Bomb isn't going to follow up with anyone. Story's going to pop his own grab, and it's going to be pretty big, and I'm not sure what follow-up. Shatter's going to come out from Ski Free Yeti. That's just a gigantic shatter here from Ski Free. But he's going to be taking a quick moment to sleep real quick. And fight's just turning into an all-out brawl, and Story's just going to isolate Abe, and we're going to get Ski Free. This is a reset for Matter Rejects. And knowing 2 CP, I'm not sure if it's possible right now to get a better time make.
I mean, they use Grav, they use Bomb, they have beat. It's not like they're, you know, empty across the board here. But I mean, Alt F4 still Shatter, still has Nano. They're coming up on Bomb. They're doing a really good job of not just getting a lot of value out of their ultimates. They're doing a really good job of being able to reset their ultimates and cycle them out as needed. Yeah,
and it goes. Ultimate economy is so big. It's one of the most important things. And Shadow's just gonna come out, force down, and 3 dead. So really well played. Ski Free, he's just gonna go over there, kind of suicidal. I've done that a couple times. Just try and get as much ult charge as you can before you die. It's 2000 IQ play. And now Meta Rejects can't get a better time. It's impossible now.
Unfortunately, but I mean, there again we see, you know, we still have Beat and Rally from the side of Alt F4, and they're coming up on Grav. They're doing, again, really good job of cycling those ultimates, but Meta Rejects coming up with 4 ultimates, almost with Rally.
Almost with Bomb too,
almost
so they're actually
they almost have full, it's almost time to press Q.
Yeah,
so.
It's almost time to crack a cold one with a, like, crack a cold 6 with the boys. I couldn't do that. I tried. And it's gonna be up to players like Silent to go try and land a hero play here. And it's also going to be up to the Swords to land a big grab. Shatter's going to come out, doesn't get anything. Leaf's going to come out to a grab. Silence going to get ski free. He just reverse card him with a grab, and out comes Swords with his own grab, and it's going to be bigger. Bear aren't even going to give a beat. Oh, Bear aren't even going to give a beat, Bear. Oh, that is gigantic. And Kingdom's so low, and if he gets DMAX here and staggered here, that's just... Oh, that'd be so bad, but he gets away at 9 HP.
Alt F4, I cannot stress this enough. They are cycling out their ults so well. Used beat to counter Peter's grab. Used their own grab. Won the fight off of it. They now have Shatter and Rally. They're coming up on Bomb. They're...
And it's going to be up to Silent like he's been doing all game to connect with another, as they say, fatty shatty. Ooh, a hit. Ooh, Ski-Free gets knocked away from his team. He has a great opportunity to drop a Shatter here. Will he find the opportunity? Like Ski-Free's coming in from behind. He's just trying to do something. Shatter's going to come out. It's going to get a couple. And it should be big. It's Silent with a double charge kill. That is gigantic for Alt F4. And it's looking like Alt F4 will be taking Temple of Anubis here. Just once they clean up these finishing picks. Bomb's going to come out. It's going to get two. That was a pretty fantastic bomb.
Just from that fight, kudos to Alt F4. They played that last 6 minutes 50 seconds, I think the hold was. Like, they played that extremely well. They were really good at booping Ski out of the way or getting fatty shatties, getting really good value out of their ultimates, knowing when they needed to use the ultimate. Really great job.
And I would like to point out something real quick. We have yet to see J. Jonak himself, Timojo. The grammar Nazi, everyone's favorite grammar Nazi. I mean,
Fair.
Okay, correction. He's gonna correct me now. Alt-right. Alright? He's gonna correct me now. I can already hear him correcting me, so I'm not gonna give him that satisfaction, but very curious where he was and if he's just unable to make the game. But they've been doing fine without him.
Don't get me wrong. Both teams have been playing really well. Like, they played that map really well. Meta Rejects had a lot of time in the bank to be able to take second point.
And
Alt F4 had a really good attack as well, and they had a really good defense. Like, that one could have been a toss-up.
Yeah, Silent has played really well so far in this series. Like, I can't really find too many issues with his play right now. And it looks like we'll be heading to Liege.
I wouldn't even just, like, I don't even know if I could. Yeah, Silent's been doing really well, but, I mean, Alt F4 has been playing really well as a team. They've been coordinating extremely well, and that's why they've been winning a lot of fights. You see plays where, like, Grav comes out and there's follow-up. It's not other alts that are following it up. It's simply target focus. They are doing a really good job of coordinating right now.
And, you know, we're going to Liege. Do you know what that means, Andy? More goats.
Goats!
It's always goats. When in doubt, just go goats. Repeat. We were baited. We were completely baited.
Wow, alright.
And we're going to Ike.
Alright.
I am actually upset now. Like, you can't do this to me.
It was like we were getting so hyped up. But Ike and Wall can also be goats.
Yeah,
so goats.
Yeah, we're getting goats. Don't worry, viewers at home. You will get the goats you so desire.
I don't know. We might see some dive here.
Shh. Shut your mouth with that heresy. We will be seeing more goats, and we know it. If we want to go dive, it'll go floats.
Sorry, Cryptic Force. Oh.
Yeah. Goats is great. Just more goats. Just remove the DPS heroes. We need more goats in our life. The only DPS heroes we need are Zarya, Brighams, and Yada.
Traveling to Eichenwald.
Oh boy.
Oh, 06 and I can want here.
Oh, I saw Abe on Widow.
Don't trust Abe. He's baiting. I never trust anyone.
We're getting debated.
I'm not falling for it twice, but rejects. You've broken my trust. No more love for you.
We're gonna see some Spanish Inquisition. No,
If
more
a team
more
runs
than likely.
finishing
In all
position,
seriousness,
they
I'm
deserve a high
expecting
five.
I'm expecting some goats.
Maybe
You never know.
bunkers.
Maybe defense pulls out bunker. They saw Sugar Rush do that really well first point yesterday, and uh, it's possible.
You
Uh,
know,
Diver goats though, I would say those are the more likely comps here.
and
We are strong.
2-2-2.
Okay.
What is this?
Okay,
We get more soaps. We get more soaps. It's close enough.
Stick together. We will complete our mission.
We're gonna see Peter on the soldier here. I have not seen his soldier.
Have we even seen him on DPS yet this match? I believe they've
That
been
is-
playing goats the entire
Yeah,
time.
we've seen him on DPS.
Or yeah, sorry, Bastion, the best DPS. Okay,
Yeah, did I remember when his blade got shut down?
pardon me, Genji as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone dies.
I'm doing so much heavy lifting for this cast right now, Handy. Can you help me out?
I'm trying to keep up with the handy force here. It's hard, It's hard.
Yeah. What? Oh, here we go. Here. It's probably just gonna be really slow. Ooh, Stories does get decloaked here. He's just gonna go lob his translocator. Just push it in. Goats like things. They're buying. They're doing everything they do. And we're gonna slowly go through Chug. Stories, he's gonna go take a wider flank here. I'm just gonna. He's just gonna go try and get on the back line, try and farm at EMP. As they're playing it smart, he's gonna go try and hop on Peter here. That's a very dangerous move here. He is kind of playing with his team, which is a bit odd, but he's playing that close to his team. Just gonna go try and farm at ult. Ooh, but Kingdom does get fucked, but Silent gives Kingdom, so this trade is kind of in favor of all that 4 right now. They got the spawn advantage they can do. They could maybe keep going, but Godspeed goes down to Gecko, and Skater gets a shatter after he cleans up his counterpart. And that's gonna be Meta Rechecks getting that first hold.
Surprisingly, Meta Rejects not playing goats. They have a longer time to wait for cycling out tank ultimates, especially. Ski gets shattered before Silent Monkey does.
Which is very impressive. Very well played by Ski right there. But Stories, he's setting up to go do Sombra things. I'm not good at Sombra.
Me neither, don't
Reptile's
worry
gonna
about
come out. Dimitri he's going for someone. He will get to start testing. Beat came out just a bit too late to save him. Ski3 is gonna get the pin onto Silent. Nano's gonna come out here on the Ski3.
Not sure it was needed to win the fight, or if it got much value, but perhaps it was for the healing. Didn't see his health before Nano was applied. Who knows?
I think it was on the lower end, but yeah, they don't have Nano Visor now. It was really just questionable. Like, Yarana should have had time to keep him alive. He wasn't in too much danger. They had already won their fight. Like, their main source of damage of that Reinhardt that could really pose a threat because he can just, hold right click. So, the Ryan was dead. He really didn't have too much to worry about, so it was kind of a wasted nano. We're just gonna go. We're gonna go try and isolate Ski3, but Abe gives O-Stories a gigantic play, but Shatter's gonna come out here. He does not get Peter, and that another rat Dimitri's coming, and it's gonna get mixed ready here. That's really bad for all that 4. We're not gonna have too much silent. Don's gonna go try and get. Oh, he's gonna get Abe. He's gonna shut beat down. That is huge. They no longer have defensive support all right now. But it's still looking like Meta Rejects have a good chance to win this fight. Ski's just gonna get aggressive, but Silent gets anti. That's dangerous. EMP is gonna come out. Gecko does get slapped. Oxorius gets 2. That's gigantic. Big EMP. Big boy plays. Ski's antied, and he should be going down shortly. And that'll be all to have force point, unless some shenanigans happens here with Peter. No.
Great job on the part of O-Stories. Got a lot of hacks off, used EMP as well.
Yeah, he played that fantastic.
They also capitalized on Kingdom overextending just a little bit just before he got back behind Ski's shield. They managed to be able to pick him off, and he was doing a lot of damage for that fight and helping to stall the point. So, again, there's a lot of good target focus on the side of Volt F4.
Now, okay, we are going to be running as I'm going to dub it. I was going to dub it. Whoa! Widow goes. Stories, ooh, he gets a little bit low, and Gecko's gonna take him down. That's not good. Now Gecko's gonna have a temporary bit of free reign. That Shatter will only catch start. Very unfortunate that it did. If Silent's gonna go down to the hands of Kingdom, and Fug is going to be picked off. Godspeed does get Peter, but it gets res. Right side for all that 4 here. Let's think about it here. You get res out. If you realize it, they don't have a defensive support out. So Nano Blade is just gonna win them fight. They pop a Nano Blade, they should have a fight unless he gets solo ulted, and that would be incredibly unlucky. Or slept.
Fire at will.
Silent's a little bit away from his team right now, but McGrath's gonna come out. Gigantic beat for Mix to keep his team alive. Sword's gonna clean up Gecko. Charge is gonna come out. He's trying to get Kingdom there. Abe will fall. Godspeed with 2 here. Look at that blade percentage. It's 88. He's getting up there. By the start of next fight, he should have Blade. Mix ready. We'll get Beastman. Kingdom's still alive, and Godspeed gets that final blow on the Kingdom here. 98 Blade here. I don't think they're gonna have a successful recontest here with this Blade coming out. And Gecko goes down to Mix ready here, even though Stories I'm pretty sure hit him with a shot.
A little bit of an unfortunate lag.
Ooh, Shadow's gonna come out. I think it's gonna get Peter. Ooh, but Godspeed goes down to Gecko. Gigantic play, knowing that they have a Nano Blade. Oh, sorry, does give a kill on the Baby Diva. Fuck it, Ski Fury. Peter does get a 2-man high noon. Very well played. Oh, they're gonna commit grab. Stark's gonna commit grab. He's gonna be able to get any follow-up of it. No, he's not. That was
extremely unfortunate, and that grab might have been really useful for committing a Nano Blade to, just to be able to get to that second point. And now they only have realistically 1 fight left, Nano Blade and Sights.
I think that I think he just saw the time.
Meta Rejects has no ultimates on the field now.
Yeah, I think he just saw the time clock, got a little bit panicked there, and made a really poor decision. So, I think it was just a quick beat of fear. That was great. The entire team just collapsed on Peter. He was playing the high ground, trying to get that early poke, but they all collapsed on him here. They have Nano Blade. That's all they should need. Out comes a Nano Blade. Speaking of, he will get Beastman. Nano will come out onto Ski Free. Godspeed will get Gecko here as well. Mix gets Kingdom with a boot here, but Peter does get a kill on the Godspeed here. But it's kind of just, I got one of you, and he also gets Mix. Peter is just insane, but Silent and then just to follow the teammates, and Stories gets a really late kill on the Gecko here. So
Ultra 4 makes me eat my words. You know, didn't need the grav. Would have been useful, but
yeah,
use Nano Blade. They got 2 picks off of it. Mix ready gets a boop on Kingdom.
Wow, this is really fantastic. We're seeing old Stories go back to spawn and try making swaps according to what's going on. But this is fantastically played here. I can't trust that enough. Shadow's
big slam
here.
Oh,
gigantic fire gets him. Oh, that's just gigantic. Oh. Really wishing, Venture really wishing we're gonna have grab here, and Peter gets both supports, and that should be a 1 fight for the meta frauds. I mean meta rejects. I apologize.
Peter, just calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Still going.
Oh, he's gonna. Oh, he's gonna.
Oh my gosh.
That's a really late stagger. Okay, gotta be positive for all F4 here. You got time. You have like a couple extra seconds to wait for Godspeed.
Ultra 4. They're coming up on Nano Blade again.
You just gotta
be able to build that super quickly. They have grab. They can commit grab here. They almost have Dragon as well.
This is looking really good for all F4. They do have a defensive support ult. They should probably pop grab soon. They do Nano Ski Free here. Godspeed does give a blade. He needs to pull it. They need to make something happen here. Godspeed does pull out the blade. He does give a Nano. He gets 2. Bester get it. He gets 3. He's gonna get 4, I think. Yeah, he gets 4 Godspeed to hero right now. Incredible blades from him so far.
Great blades out. They're getting a lot of value out of that. I don't even know if Meta Rejects can't contest because of that.
Yeah, that was incredible. Wow. Godspeed right now is just putting the team on his back. This absolute Chad. Okay. Okay.
Take her down a notch there, bud.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm getting excited. Slight bias. Not in a sexual way. Just gotta throw it out there. Don't FBI come knocking on my door.
All right, reeling it back in, reeling it back in.
Yeah, reeling it back in.
Really good, final push there on the part of Alt F4. They really need that fight to be able to make sure they can at least, force an overtime another round, I believe, or no. Handy Fap not thinking. I believe if Meta Rejects gets a minute on the clock or more, all they have to do is get first tick. Correct me if I'm wrong.
If they get it with a minute, they don't.
Or am I thinking 2CP? I'm all discombobulated.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Super feel free to correct me. I believe they will get what if they get it within like 1 minute. All that 4 will get some time with time make. If they get anything like I believe. Yeah, minute or over. Under a minute, they have time.
Thank you, Zuby. We are not smart. It's okay.
Yeah, I was pretty smart. I was pretty close.
You were close. Just Handy. Handy's Handy's lagging here. He's not doing too good.
5, 4, 3, 2.
We are gonna be seeing a kind of an interesting comp here. It looks really Meta Rejects. You're gonna be rocking with 0 support ults here, which is gonna be. They don't really have too much to worry about, but except for a grab here, so it's an interesting decision. Ooh, but Fuggington! I see you. Supports do matter. But Ski-Free gives kill to Fug, but makes it able to get a nice res. Unfortunately, Beastman cannot res himself. And just gonna be battle position here. Meta Rejects are just trying to take their approach here, nice and slow. But Peter does get a kill to Silent. Very curious on what just happened there. And Meta Rejects, they're just going to be able to take the point. All the 4 are scared of peek out, and Peter gets another kill into Godspeed. And Gecko's going to clean up. Oh, sorry. It's looking like Meta Rejects should have it. Fuggington does get a mix, does res. Godspeed doesn't. Not really going to matter, but ooh, Godspeed does get 1 as I say that.
Ski-Free and Kingdom made a lot of room there, and because of that, you have Gecko spamming doorways, initiating with burst damage, and then you also have Peters just raining in with his hit scan. Like, really good job on the part of Ski-Free and Kingdom making that space and taking it.
Yeah, so Kingdom's gonna be swapping over to a D.Va, so I'm assuming what's gonna happen is he's gonna go try and pop a Shatterman. He's gonna go try and swap over to Winston here for second point, because there's a lot of high ground. If you can get that, you'll probably take the second point, and then probably swap back to Brian Zarya or a Ghost Comp for map. But Peter, he's sneaking around trying to get on Osoris, and he gets it too. And he stops the res. Peter is just insane right now, but Buggington does get his own headshots onto Peter, but it will be res. Trans comes out, but I believe Silent got moved off real quick, and down goes Godspeed the Gecko. And this is looking incredibly dominant for Meta Rejects.
On that part, I can't even tell you if it was, Kingdom and Ski-Free making the space, or if it was Peters making the space.
Peter makes his own
popping
space.
off right now. He's popping off right now. So is Gecko.
If this is the DPS for Meta Rejects are going to play really well, and down goes Godspeed. Ooh, you hate to see it.
Yeah, I hate to see it.
And this is looking pretty bad for Wild F4 here. They gotta hold for another 5 minutes and time make it is very. Valk is gonna come out, but it doesn't. Valk is gonna save you from Peter. But Biggs does give a res. We'll have a tank line for Wild F4 is gonna get really low. Stark's gonna get D-Max. Sound's gonna be able to get back up. Barrage comes out. We're not gonna do much. Fuggington again with another volley of headshots. It's gonna be up to Sound right now to land a shatter right now. It's all on him. Ski-Free has a shatter of his own. Wild F4 is no shield. Bomb's gonna come out from Kingdom. It's not gonna matter. Fuggington can't touch. Oh, he has 1 off Transcendence. He's 1%. Can he build it? No, he can't. He can't pop it in time. And now we're back. Yeah, that was
that was just like an all-around play for Meta Rejects. Supports are getting the heals that they need onto their DPS and tanks. The tanks are making the space and taking it. Kingdom gets 2 picks on DPS at the end there and contests high ground by himself.
Yeah,
and then Ski-Free on his own is like cleaning up on low ground. Like, really good. Everybody on that team is popping off right now. I can't even like Peter's getting the picks, Gecko getting the picks, Ski Free and Kingdom getting the picks too.
Yeah, and that was just pure dominance. I don't know how else to put it except meta rejects. They just slacked. They had control of the map. There was like not even a point where it looked like Alt F4 was able to put up any sort of resistance.
Alt F4 had a huge hold for Temple. Need another huge hold here.
Yeah, and with a shorter time
50 seconds.
A shorter time bank, keep in
On
mind.
first point, Eichenwald. Not sure how many people have full held Eichenwald.
You should be at peak.
Oh,
Just saying.
that's a statistic, I believe. Who does that? Spiderman?
Spooderman, get on it.
Yeah, Spiderman, thank you. Zumi, can you also help with that? Because we all know you're a slave tracker. Would be very much appreciated.
All right. So we're seeing Bunker come out from Alt F4. Definitely needed to see it a little bit. They need a big hold here, and Bunker's probably their best chance of doing that. We're also seeing the exact same comp come out from Meta Rejects. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And we're going to be seeing the same comp of Peter gets. Oh, that's gigantic. And I don't think they're going to be
Big
able to.
pick. Now O Stories doesn't have any protection
They
from
don't have
that.
any. They don't have any.
Never mind.
They don't have a mech anymore, but Stories does get Gecko. They did give a Resident Valiant. We're at 6, but they do have a baby debuff, which is I don't think I have to stress how bad, but it's and Gecko does get O Stories. The land couldn't come in and save him in time, and now here comes a bulk of meta rejects. They're coming in. They're gonna go isolate Silent here. He's not gonna be able to do much. Got to be going in there, try and make a hero play, but it doesn't matter. It's just all meta rejects, and they will cap a point. Yeah, there we go.
Victory.
Really good job. Like it's almost like, you know, we see one map where Alt F4 has a really good target focus and gets a lot of good value out of their ultimates. But then, you know, it's almost back and forth now at this point. I believe they've traded maps every time. So, like, we're seeing, you know, Alt F4 does a really good job, and we, like, praise them a lot for it. And then as soon as, you know, that round is over, we see Meta Rejects come back out, and then they get the ult value that they need. They get the target focus that they need to win fights. Like, everybody's playing extremely well. This is a close one for sure.
Yeah, this is definitely what we wanted to see. I don't exactly recall the predictions on the Iris, but I don't think it was going to be. People predicted it to be that close. I'm
I
trying to
believe
remember.
it was Game 7s.
Oh, it was Game 7. Sorry, my memory is awful.
Oof.
Yeah, but anyway, I think we're about ready to go ahead into halftime. I need it right now. So, when we come back, we're gonna be seeing it. We're gonna see it all F4. Don't know what map versus meta rejects. 2-2.
2-1, isn't it?
Oh wait, is it 2-1? 2-1? Oh, it's 2-1. I knew that.
2-1 for Meta Rejects.
2-1 for meta rejects. Let's see if I'm right. A couple. Yeah, we are back. So I'd say, Handy, it was about like 8 minutes of Zuby of a back whipping Scooterman to get us some stats. So big shout out to him. So Eichenwald has been full held 6 times since week 1, and Eichenwald has also been played 21 times. Just to give you a sense of where it was. So not too many teams have done it. Spooderman did not tell us what teams full held, mainly because Zuby did not whip him hard enough. So thank you,
Yikes!
Zuby. Please whip hard enough. Spooderman, I love you. No
Yikes.
homo. I'll be waiting for the DM.
Also, to add on to that,
I'm gonna get to you. Okay, I'm gonna get to you.
to add on to that too, multiple. To add on to that, multiple rounds too. Not just 21 matches, multiple rounds across those 21 matches. So taken, like, it's been done very rarely. But moving on, that map's over. We're looking at another map now. We're looking at Lijiang Tower. What do you think is going to come out of this?
Do I really need to answer that? Goats.
Now arriving.
It's just goats.
You know what? There's just no point in asking you.
Yeah, I'm going to say goats. And
You know what? I feel like, yeah, Lijiang, there's some goats here. I've seen Meta Rejects run some sim, though. I'd like to see Kingdom on sim. Pull that out a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Bring some off-meta comms.
I like
but
some spice in my life.
I would love to see either dive or ball triple DPS
On this
come
map, I
out
don't think we'll be seeing either of them.
for what's the name of it? The outside one, the garden. I believe. Is it garden?
Yeah, I think we will be seeing snows here. It'll be a little bit of spicy
I
here.
would not be surprised either.
Yeah, this has been like historically
This is a really good May map, and Kingdom has been running a lot of May.
Yeah, we are seeing
Spanish Inquisition, boy!
They're doing it! This is my favorite team. Move over Alt F4. I'm sorry. I love y'all. No homo. Yeah, Alt F4 is about to go get control of deleted here. It's all about the Spanish Inquisition.
Come on.
Okay, that was Zuby.
Right.
That was Zuby.
We're seeing some mirror snouts here coming out. Both teams are running snouts. Both teams are running same support line, same tank line, same May.
Yeah, and it's just gonna be like who can land that wall, who can isolate who more. Ooh, Silent is a little bit isolated, but it's a bad ball and keep isolated. He gets a little bit of taste of his own medicine here. Silent, he's just gonna go charge in. He's gonna look for Ski-Free. Ski-Free's gonna get counter-charged here. He's gonna go down to Empress here. And it's just gonna go in, guys. He's gonna get a Layla. And it's just gonna be PogChamp for Alt F4 here. Play bias. Again. I don't know, I can't believe I just said PogChamp in a cat.
You're scuffed.
Yeah, that's about right. Oh, wait, Fate in the cap! Fate in the cap!
It's okay, they still walled them off. There, though, the reason why they won that fight, in my mind, they played really together all time. Never mind, eat my words. They isolate Silent Monkey and they get the first pick of this fight.
It was a bad one. It was a bad wall, but big shatter from.
I don't know what to say. Like, the walls are going to be the key to this, and for either team to be successful, they really have to play together, because otherwise O-Stories and Kingdom are going to punish the other team. And we just saw that in both fights. O-Stories punished Meta Rejects in the first fight because they were isolated from each other. And then we see Silent Monkey go down because Kingdom isolated.
Yeah, we saw a really bad wall first time around, but he got a really good follow-up wall. Tim with a really early transcendence. Good on him. Blizzard's gonna come out from Alt F4 here.
Silent Monkey is stuck in the wall with the May wall. Nice.
Silent can't do anything. Shatter did come out from Ski-Free, but it didn't do much here. Sound does get countercharged, and he's gonna get pinned again by Ski-Free here. He just can't play the game, and it's just gonna be Alt F4 pushing in the remainders of Meta Rejects. And he's just gonna go charging right on in. Grad's gonna come out. It's a bit questionable.
Ski-Free. It's okay, buddy. We all do it one time or another. I've charged in. Cryptic has charged in.
Oh, okay, yeah,
it's all
that's
right.
a stupid question.
We reset. We go again. Literally, each fight has gone like this. They have traded fights so far. I won't be surprised if Meta Rejects comes in and they win this fight. Kingdom extremely low.
Ooh, yeah, he is gonna pop the ice block early, and we will get a really good wall on the Silent here, but it seems able to fall off, and Silent's Shatter gets blocked off by his own base wall. That is twice that has happened in a series. I don't need Spider-Man to tell me that's probably a record. But Ski Free is gonna fall. There's not much remaining of meta rejects, so it should be a clean stagger. IV shall fall.
Oh, Stories like saved Ski Free from Silent's Shatter? But then they still won the fight?
Yeah, they still won the fight.
Nice.
And we get a really, Kingdom had a really bad wall here, so now meta rejects, they don't have a wall, but all F4 does. Granted, it wasn't the greatest. Silent, he's getting a little bit slowed down here. They do have to be careful because he does have a Shatter here, and it could be on the larger side if he can connect. He's actively looking for an angle, but oh, Stories, he picks off Kingdom. It's now one fight territory for meta rejects. They need a miracle play here, and they do have 2 support ults, so they can survive this blizzard, but it's going to be hard. It's going to be up to O-Stories try and come up with a really big blizzard or a really big play, or even a big wall. Wall wasn't too big. Transcendence is coming out. All support ults coming out, but a gigantic Shatter, but they are going to give a follow-up, and Fire Strike gets blocked by Kingdom's wall. And it's just gonna be an all-pro. Godspeed does get a big kill on Ski Free. There's no maintaining a picture for meta rejects. And we take a look at Silent real quick. He's 87 Shatter. He's building it up. He's 93. He has a beat. He's gonna survive that freeze. Grab's gonna come out. He's gonna have that Shatter. He's just gonna press Q, and he gets walked off by Kingdom. And it's just gonna be cleanup duty for all that 4 right now.
You know what?
And they want to be able to talk.
I'm gonna say it. Tomojo carried that fight. Unpopular opinion, but he carried that
Oh no,
fight.
that's a completely
Let's do a rewind there. He transed, and he kept his team alive through a Grav, a Blizzard, and a Shatter. Huge, the biggest value possible. Literally, all of the tank ults came out there from meta rejects, and he saved his team with the 1 ult. Oh, Tomojo came to play, baby.
Yeah, and I was talking about, like, where's Tim? Where is he right now? And I guess he just knew I would make a comment about him not being here, so he just came out and just said, I'm gonna play out of my mind right now. I will say,
God, does he know how to push Q?
part of, I think the reason they survived that Shatter was because Kingdom had a really bad wall. If they were got separated, but ooh, Ivy Cat gets picked off really early. Silent's gonna get an excellent charge on the Kingdom, 9 out of 10. And it's gonna be a 1 fight here for Oda 4 here. They should get a control point capture here as well. And it's also really looking well in favor of Oda 4 here, and Oda. Ski Free is coming up on the Shatter, but so does Silent, and he has been connecting on them all night. And Hack's gonna try and go off. It does get Yeti here, so Shatter's gonna come out. It's a big slam, and Peter will go down here. It's just big slams only.
Just a big slam.
A big slam. It's literally all we know in our definition, all our vocabulary. Big slam.
Reference to Emo.
Pierre does have his grab here, and he's got to connect it. They don't have anything to eat it, so he should. But Alt F4 does have 2 support ults, so they can tank this. They are all right with this, and they also have an EMP to boot. Not sure if we're really going to combo it with here. And Peter, he's just looking for a grab. He finds the opportunity he likes. Transcendence is going to come out from Timocho, but they are going to layer both support ults. That has not worked well for him in the past. Peter's kind of been out of position. He does get big hacked here. Shatter's going to come out. Yeah, big slam.
But no follow-up.
There was no follow-up, and a bigger Shatter's going to come out from Silent Monkey here. And he's just going to go clean it up. He's just going to go quickly kill by bringing it up. This is looking really good for Alt F4 here. We do have an EMP still for most stories. He's been holding on to it, but he hasn't really had too great of an opportunity to use it. Like, he hasn't had a combo, sorry for your voice crack, to really do much with it here. So he doesn't kind of want to just go throw it out and get no value.
I would argue grab now. You grab now while they don't have mech. and then force them off point.
Yeah, that.
Force them off point. Force C9.
Oh,
Grab
now
right
we have. Now we have
Big.
Shatter.
Big. They can't touch.
Oh, out comes the EMP as well. They have nothing they can do right now. They can't even touch. That was 100 to 0.
Big.
That was dominance by all that forebear.
EMP, I don't believe was that round at all, except for the end there.
Play of the game.
But nonetheless, still, big grav, force C9. I love it, especially me being an off tank. Love seeing that. It's so funny when it happens. Unfortunately for meta rejects, that's the way it ended up. Still think that Alt F4 got a lot of value out of Tomojo coming in.
Yeah, and this has been my favorite series. It's like a main tank player. Like I've just been seeing so many fatties coming out from both sides.
Shaddies.
Yeah, it's been enjoying to watch like all these gigantic slams coming out from Silent. And who is it? Oh crap. Ski for Yeti, I'm sorry, he's done so much. I can't believe I forget his name.
You forgot Old Man Yeti? How could you?
Wait, that's a Smurf.
Still
Oh crap, was
Steve.
I not? Oh, was I not supposed to say that? Okay, yeah. Yeah, looks like yeah. Alright, Pepe hands, dude. But have you? What map you think we're seeing here? What's left of the map pool here? Let's go take a quick peek.
All right, so we've played Dorado.
It's gonna be Blizzard World, or Route 66, and it's looking
I
like
believe
Blizzard
Blizzard
World.
World.
Yeah, we see it. Unless they're being
Okay.
debated again. This is fool me
Jeez.
once.
I cannot
Shame
deal
on-
with another
shame on you.
debate. I can't.
Fool me twice. Shame on me. Right? Is that how it goes? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Yeah, I think that's how.
Yeah. It is looking like a potential 7-game series. It's literally traded maps right now. Because now we're seeing a scoreline of 2-2. It's now best of 3. And the
Hey,
maps
what-
left are Blizzard World, Route 66. Yeah, but I mean, out of the maps right now, we're tied 2-2. Which means for the rest of the series now, it's a best of 3. These teams need to win 2 of the next 3.
Yeah. And I think the first team that wins 2 maps here is just gonna win.
Oh my god, what? Cryptic, you're so big brained.
Yeah.
Can you carry me?
Yeah, I have. No, my body's not strong enough to carry my large brain, but it's a toss-up, man. I can't make a genuine prediction on who I think is going to win Blizzard World here. May I see more of a Somber Goats that on the Forest run quite well tonight, might I add, or we're going to see just regular goats. It does look like Kingdom is
Wow.
going to be a main tank. Repeat, Crab. Kingdom is a main tank. Crab.
Initiating.
Kingdom's main tanking?
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh my gosh. It's been so long. I'm so excited. I'm actually excited to see this map now. Let's see. I wonder what they're gonna run with Kingdom on main tank.
Oh, I don't think we'll see a bunker. He does have a plat account called Pepper Shaker.
No, he doesn't. Smile.
No,
It's possible. We
Goats?
could see bunker out of them. We could see Peters on Bastion again.
or just goats.
They could run goats too.
Ready.
I was just about to say.
Oh, okay. Gecko will be playing main tank. I am severely
I was
disappointed.
going to know. I was going to know with Alayla and
Attackers
seeing King.
incoming.
If they run goats, they really do like having Alayla on Sombra. Oh, okay. They're running 2-2-2. They are not running goats. Repeat, they are not running goats. But Alt F4 is running goats. They are running.
A lot of her success on goats about beating all that For's goats was coming on Gecko on that Farah and Peter. He did quite a bit on that Hanzo, but it's gonna be really up to the Hanzo to just do something because I don't know how well this Hanzo Sombra is going to work against this goat. It's well, should I say Sos? We're just gonna rotate. We're gonna go take the high ground. We're gonna play it smarter here. Story is just gonna hack a health back. Play it smarter here. We're gonna wait. I think we're probably waiting for our stories to kind of let him know where we're playing and such. Ooh, but he does get spotted out by Leia. He tell he's out. Cloaks, nothing too big. Fight is going on the point. We are trying to get a hack on a Gecko. Can't follow through though. And a hack does come through onto Silent Monkey, but he does appear to be fine. Mix is getting really low. Does go down, but Stories gets Gecko, but Peter gets Mix. And regardless, even if Odafor loses this, ooh, Peter does fall down to Impers. That is gigantic. Ivy is back, just trying to go harass Silent. He is getting pretty low here. But it does look like he will not be able to survive. But Osaurus and Impers are able to keep a fight alive, and Timojo gets a big kill into Leia. Did I say it looked like it was going to go in favor of Meta Rejects? Nah, Odafor had that back the entire way.
You done goofed. I am going to point out though, Impers, huge plays. That was practically a Zarya v Zarya, and Impers beat Kingdom.
Yeah,
Well done on his part, because Kingdom, arguably, not only just a strong main tank, but arguably the best off tank in the league. So.
Well, his rhyme's good. I haven't seen his Witsum, so I can't make a comment about that. I have seen his Witsum in quick play, so. Not sure how much that quantifies, but Odafor, they win that fight without using a single ult here. So that's kind of unlucky for Meta Rejects here, but Silent does get pretty low, but he gets a late stagger onto Peter 6.
Mix ready, going in, Reddit Lucio, gets Beastman and gets out. Huge stagger.
That's it. It does look like Echo's gonna go try and take the high ground, but you look at both sides, we're about to see 12 ults coming out by EMP Shatter.
Big slam!
Gigantic slam. And it will be all Meta Rejects in a kill feed. But Osaurus does get a little. Doesn't really matter because like spawns like right here, but they do get a consolation prize out of it. Oh, but Timojo does fall towards. Yeah, staggered out.
Timojo did stand still just to let them kill him. Kingdom and Gecko, good, good control there. They fought the urge to just click the head, just kill Timojo. They let him stagger out a little bit. Now they grab. That's massive.
Oh, but Transcendence was late. Oh, it was really late, but Gecko does go down. Oh, now we're free to Shatter. And it's a fatty shatty, and it will be all F4 cleaning it up in this team fight.
I saw what Meta Rejects wanted to do there too. They wanted to capitalize off of Timojo being late from spawn, grab, win that fight, and unfortunately it just didn't go the way they wanted.
Yeah, and it was really unfortunate. It was a smart move by them, but it just couldn't pan out in the end. But Impers does have that grab, and I'm not sure if it can really stop it. They do have beat here, but a well-timed DMP is just gonna negate that, so I'm not sure what you can really do here. Meta Rejects, I figure, in a bad spot, and things are just getting so much worse. Oh, but Craft does come out, but I guess the best way to survive there is just to kill 2 members of all that 4. Excuse me. Empress does get a bit low. He does get taken out by Peter 6G, and it's just, we're just gonna back it up.
That was almost like an F feels bad too. Like, Impers grabbed, but literally, like, as his grab went down, their backline has already been picked off and their supports are gone. Like, feels bad.
It was a good grab, but Radiancy pressed Q. His teammates just died, but what can you do to control that? It was really well played by Meta Rejects. They got the kills they needed to keep the fight alive for them. But sorry, he's gonna go in for an EMP, and the Shatter should be coming out here, but oh, it was late. It didn't get anyone, but Gecko gets Osaurus, and Timojo gets their tank line, or Meta Rejects complete down. Silent does get slapped and tied and hacked, so I do feel incredibly bad for him. And we're just gonna go try and push this late kills, and maybe able to get a late kill on Ivy here. She goes really down to 1 bar, but they won't be able to clean her up. Gecko is gonna go try and charge over yours. Silent Monkey hat on.
Peter's sitting behind right now, looking for a massive high noon behind. Gets
oh,
2.
That's exactly
They
what
needed that. Silence 1.
If he,
But no
wait, it's all that 4 pulling this back. They get a hack on the Ivy Cat. She can really down to Godspeed. And Aleo's low, and Karshi has to translocate out. Oh my god, are they pulling this back? Shatter comes out from Gecko, does get goes Stories. Grab comes out from Kingdom, and they finally pull it back. Godspeed does get the Layla. I don't think they're be able to pull it out here. But wow, great job by Old F4 by getting that extra percentage there. That extra
Rejects held on for 0.69 meters.
Nice.
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 But they used a lot of ultimates.
The payload's not doing much good
We're seeing
to
some
me there.
changes in their supports as well. We're seeing Baptiste come out. Trying
Interesting.
to reset their ults, and now Alt F4 going in with 4 ultimates, almost with an EMP as well.
Yeah, if you're probably just gonna try and farm that EMP, get a free EMP shatter, and go try and close out map. But Godspeed gets that is gigantic. B is gonna come out, and they also pop Lamb. That is just huge. EMP is gonna come out. Shatter's gonna come out. Ends up big slam. 5 down, 5 dead.
Massive.
And that's going to be a team wipe for Alta 4 here. And that's the map. Well, round 1 of the map, should I say.
Great idea on the part of Ivy Cat to use Beat there. And unfortunately, Orb Stories just managed to get EMP right as Beat was coming off.
Why didn't you even notice that?
Meta Rejects probably thought they were in the safe zone. Having that Beat, having the huge house pools. Orb Stories EMP was huge. Got rid of Beat. Got rid of the extra health that Meta Rejects had, and then the Shatter on top of that just won the fight for that.
Who would win?
Great,
Great
coordination on the part of Alt F4.
Yeah, fantastic coordination. They
Great idea from Ivy Cat. Like, I respect. They were trying to win that fight. They committed the support ult to be able to give their tanks, their DPS, the health that they needed to drag on in the fight. But that EMP. That EMP not only got rid of shields, it also got rid of that Beat. That was huge value, and they needed that to win that fight.
And now, Henry, have you ever just lost? Have you ever been losing a game in comp, and then you just say, "Just go goats"? That's a solid game.
Cryptic,
plan. And
my
I
guy.
really respect the kind for Meta Rejects.
I hate to tell it to you. I'm not a big goats guy, but we keep seeing goats, and you want to know why? It keeps working. It's what works. Even with the DPS changes, we're still seeing more goats, but we are seeing more variations to goats. Kind of like what Alt F4 is bringing to the table right now with their Sombra goats. They're bringing that out a lot. They're getting a lot of value out of Sombra. They're getting a lot of value out of O Stories. The changes to the health pack and giving O Stories shorter cooldown. That's the right word. Shorter cooldown.
Hold on a minute.
Big value.
Go to Peter real quick. Oh, don't tell me we're doing. Don't tell me we're doing a lot. Los Angeles Gladiators here.
No.
Oh, are we doing it? Oh, he's moving. I think he's just trying to avoid getting kicked right now.
He may be lagging.
Oh no! What's happening?
No!
Oh, it's like watching. It's like watching the play.
I'm sorry, we're casting, but I can't help but fanboy.
Oh,
Bringing out the Canadian
is
superstar
this gonna
strat.
work? Oh, he's coming around. Oh, he misses his first shot. He misses his second. And Stories! Gigantic play by Old Stories.
Great job, Oster. I thought we were gonna see some big dings there. Unfortunate. I think Peters might change back now. Or no, he's gonna.
Oh no, stick with it. We're gonna run.
He's gonna stick with it. Okay. Oh wait, no.
I think they're just resetting.
They're
here.
resetting now.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're resetting.
Yep. Oh man. I couldn't help but fanboy there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was kind of unprofessional of a cast.
Unprofessional reaction, but at the same time, like, how could you not react?
No,
like that?
we're getting some throwbacks to some Season 1 playoffs here.
Wow.
Kingdom back onto the Farah right now.
Okay, so we're seeing a 2-2-2 come back out.
Yeah, and this did work moderately well against our goats last time. I feel like they just way too much poke last time, and they couldn't even get close to it. Kingdom, he's just trying. He just can't really do anything, especially because Beastman gets tagged here. I mean, he's having a hard time trying to do stuff. He's just gonna go try and harass Stories, get him translocate out. And it's just Brawl's gonna start moving. X drops desperately low, and Peter's gonna get him down. EMP's gonna come out from Overbreeze, and Chatter silent, but there will be no follow up. And Peter with a 4K.
Echo, you monster! I don't know if you picked up on it. Silent Monkey almost had a fat shatter there. Gecko pinned and charged him in the instant he was shattering to prevent it.
Oh, that's
Massive play on Gecko's part. I was going to mention, I was hesitant. I was hesitant of Meta Rejects taking that point, partly because they made a lot of swaps. They were losing the ult economy. I thought, okay, ult F4 wins this fight, Meta Rejects comes back next fight. Not the case. Huge individual plays on the part of Meta Rejects to be able to take
he's
that.
getting a bit low in stories. He's gonna swap to that Widow, and he's just gonna shut him down. And it's just gonna be a brawl. It's Ghost versus 222. Ghost should have the advantage here. Oh no, wait, it's versus some 222 here. Oh no, it's Protect My President. I am special. Who let me cast?
Gosh darn, who let this guy cast?
Really, Subi, you should not have let me cast. But anyway, it's just. Ooh, Diva's gonna get debacked here. Kingdom's back onto the Diva here. He's a bit debacked. Polestin's gonna come out. Shatter's gonna come out. It is a gigantic slam. Bomb's gonna come out. We aren't gonna get any value from the grab. Comes from that bomb. Really well played by Empress there. Ooh, Shatter's gonna come out from Gecko, but Silent Monkey reads it, shuts it down. And down goes Gecko. And it's gonna be a 1-5 for all F4 here.
Even though we may not have seen O-Stories very much in the kill feed, Kingdom being demeched meant that nobody can really contest O-Stories now.
Oh, but Peter can, but O-Stories gets Ivy Cat. Oh, but Peter gets O-Stories. It's just a back and forth battle.
Are we seeing an Ascension tryouts Peter coming back out? Are we gonna see another 6K from a Widow?
I hope not for all F4's sake, because that would just be terrifying, because would stop it. You have to rely on stories, but Empress gets Gecko. They did it back up. They show no fear. Peter just gonna back up, play it smart here. Just gonna try and find that angle for a shot he wants. Ooh, almost got on speed right there. But it's still looking pretty in the favor of all F4 right now. Stories does connect here, but he gets the armor pack. He gets the support he needs, and should be fine. It's just back to the Widow duos here. B is going to come out aggressively from Beastman here. Shatter's going to come out too aggressive.
They need follow-up.
Oh, both the portals come out. That is just, oh, that's devastating. Oh, but a bomb. Oh, a failed bomb attempt by Kingdom here. That would have been gigantic if it connected. But on F4, they're still holding strong. It seems like nothing they can do to break this defense. They're just kind of playing it.
Is playing this corner extremely well. Silent Monkey is using the corner to be able to recharge his shield as needed to protect the team. Really well done on his part. Also protects them from Peter's damn good Widow. Pardon my, curses, but just they're playing this extremely well. And now they're rallying to be able to
Silent.
The next push.
That's kind of a charge, but I see what he was trying to go for there, so I won't blame it. But Ostar skips a Layla here. He's back into Sombra. He's gonna get a big kill, and Wolf probably would stop. Probably gonna stop this push dead in its tracks right now. But they're holding on to EMP here. We're probably just waiting for Gecko to build that EMP shatter real quick. Will Peter swapping here? Oh, he is going to go onto a brig because Peter is a brig.
Brig jail, brig jail.
And something interesting to point out here, they are running goats here. Gigantic AP, 6-man hack, and they're just getting NATO Gecko. They're just going to tell him to press mouse 1 and W and have no fear. But down goes Timojo. And Gecko's going to try and drop a shatter, not sure how much it gets, but Silent Monkey drops his own shatter. He gets only Gecko, but Gecko's going to take out Empress. Beat's going to come out. They're going to commit to taking this fight. They think they can win it. And Silent's getting desperately low. Kingdom's on him. He's going to try and get him. He couldn't land him a pin. And it's now going to be up to Alt F4 to try and get back in time to recontest. But Stories, they do have EMP, and Stories skips away with his life here. That is gigantic. He will have that EMP. If he or she is a gigantic EMP here. And you look at the Ghosty Goats matchup, bubbles are so important. Meta rechecks, they don't have it because Peter is on the brig right now. That is gigantic. Bomb's going to come out from Kingdom. Empress is hacked here. It is just going to... We're going to need something here. Gigantic EMP. It's going to get a lot, but Ivy hit. Oh, that was incredibly well played by her. She hides perfectly, gives a beat out, and it should Looks like Meta Reject's gonna count the point. I think, and yet we're gonna have to back up. Mixed Ready is hacked, he can't really speed. Godspeed's getting stunned by his counterpart, and it's now just gonna be up to Mix to try and wall ride himself to safety. That was really well played.
We thought they were stuck. And they are still in a tight spot. But they managed to get through that second point. If they can touch here, even with overtime, much more beneficial for them rather than letting Alt F4 go up 3-2.
Yeah, and I also think that EMP came out a bit late because they did have bombing. Could have been. But we decided against it. Silent's gonna get pretty low. He's gonna go critical, and he will really late your incentives from Timojo here. And I'm not sure what happened there. Empress gets hacked again. Excuse me again. And it's just probably be all that for having to be back up because they don't have Silent. But Meta Rejects does have Gecko, but Silent comes back out. We are down to the last team fight. They're gonna throw out Bomb. Oh, they're gonna land a big slit. That was gigantic. That's 2 down. This could be last team fight here. And is Layla gonna get staggered here? She's gonna go try and get away, but she's gonna get a little bit staggered here. Is gonna Alt F4. They're in control right now.
My hope would be here, Mix Ready plays super aggro here and goes for a boot. Please.
Yeah, he did
Please.
he did try and get Gecko, but he couldn't. Someone is able to touch. Kingdom's gonna have to. He will get Mixed Ready here. Nano Boost is gonna come out onto their Brigida to try and keep some point presence alive. We're gonna try and focus down Gecko. Layla does go down. It's just a gigantic bro. EMP's coming out. It's gonna Shadow's gonna come out. Ivy Cat will fall, and it seems like all F4 will be taking this and going to match point.
First time in this series that we see a team take 2 straight maps.
Yeah, 2 straight maps, and can they make it a repeat?
Not good. Not good for Meta Rejects. Because momentum has been swinging back and forth. And now Alt F4 kind of, they hit their groove. They've got 2 maps in a row now. Now Meta Rejects is probably feeling a little bit more uncomfortable than they were when they were losing the other maps.
15 Earth Shatter Suns and 11 Earth Shatter. That is a great stat line for a main tank. Silent, he's been playing phenomenal. I can't say enough good things about him. Blah. Ugh, I can't English. I'm pretty sure HQC speaks better English than me.
Oof.
Yeah, that's a yikes, dude. It's HQC if you're watching this. You know I love you, no homo.
I'm just going along with Cryptic. Please don't hate me.
And they're going to reach 66 here. And now, that's been kind of the series.
Yes,
so
you are correct.
I think, here's my prediction. I think somehow, I don't think we're going to see it. I think we're going to see a Game 7. I'm special. I think all the 4 are just something's going to happen. We aren't going to push it too far.
I don't know.
And Meta Rejects are going to take it. It's just, this game has been so back and forth. I think it's just something's going to go wrong.
But you know what? Here, I could see Alt F4 taking this.
I can see
because
I
don't see this being the GOATs. This is not the GOATs. This is now the bunker or the dive or even 222 Reinzar with some Widow, some flankers, somebody that can contest high ground. There's a lot of high ground, first point and second point of this map.
Oh, sweet handy. We're going to see some GOATs.
No, we're not.
Okay, I can almost guarantee. Yeah. Point two is probably gonna be a good GOATs. It's alright for GOATs. Point 3 is fantastic, but this summer GOATs has been working so well for all that 4.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna see them running on an attack here, first point regardless, because they've just Meta Rejects. They can't come up with an answer. Stories is landing the key hacks, getting good kills. Silent's been landing the shadows. They haven't found an answer to it yet. And I'm not sure if we're going to be able to find
has good discords. He's using his ult really well as well. Like, I almost even want to say that's the change. That's kind of, they're clicking now. Timojo's in, they're clicking. I'm not sure. Like I think they're clicking now. I think for most of the match, both teams have kind of been like,
Ready.
Boom!
they haven't gotten into a groove.
Yeah,
And now Alta 4 is in a groove.
And what did I
And
say?
they're running soats. Are you joking?
I
I'm
tell you,
not-
we're
I'm
going
not
to see
happy.
the goat.
I'm not happy. I can tell you. Okay, sorry.
Our producer is
Sorry.
getting mad at me for mad at me. I get so trigger fog when he goes back and watches the VOD. So I will
Super
concede and I will
Canadian.
call this one Super Goat. Super Goat. I can't, man. Sombra Goat.
Sombra goat. Say it with me. Sombra.
Sombra Goat. All right.
Goats.
3, 2, 1.
Break.
And
We are seeing Ski come back in for this one, and we're gonna see some bunker. Or no, we aren't gonna see some bunker. We're gonna see somewhat variation to the bunker.
well, it's still a bunker comp.
No
It's
bastion.
not a Bastion. That is to the joy. Oh my god. To the joy of all the four of them. You don't have to worry about the Bastion. We just have to worry about the tires that Dimitri is so afraid of. But Gecko gets mixed ready here. Oh, that is a pretty big pick here. Now you don't have Lucio to kind of speed your tanks around, so that's a pretty largeable pick. But he can get back pretty fast here. And who's contesting card? Diva's just contesting card. Kingdom is playing it phenomenally. Ooh, and Peter does get stories, and Gecko gets speed, gets Tim. Peter, he is playing so well. Silent will get ski free here. And Perez is gonna come out and get ski free great back up. And it looks like all the four will be resetting here. So far, my prediction is looking correct.
Potentially. Honestly, this is so back and forth.
Oh, but down goes Tim. Oh, that is just so gigantic.
Big pick. Peter's widow, man.
It's scary. Down goes O-Stories.
No one can
Hagrid. What did I say? Something was just gonna go wrong for all the four here. We weren't gonna be able to push him that far. And Meta Rechecks, we're just gonna be able to capitalize on it here.
Gecko has another tire too, and his tires this entire series have been frightening.
And really, it's up to Tim or Silent to go try and land, like in Silent's case, a fire shot. And just go land a volley, but you can't land a volley, dead. And down goes King, gets a big kill to Silent. Ostories does get Peter here. Falcon's a tire here. They have nothing to stop it. And it's just gonna take out Impers. He's operating on the wall, there's nothing he can do. Stories, he's in trouble here. He looks like he'll be able to get out here. If you for all that for here, you may need to consider swapping. Alright, so we are going to swap to a Diva here instead. Maybe just try and help deal with the spam damage here. But I'm not sure if it's going to do much better. I think you just have to swap off Ghost here.
I like it, but yeah, in all honesty, I'm thinking dive.
Dive to try and break this bunker. Peter's just gonna rotate. Kingdom's gonna go for a bomb. Is gonna get anything. He will not. He hasn't been able to connect too good on those bombs tonight. Ooh, Beastman does have to pop out to save his life. EMP's gonna come out. Shatter's gonna come out. And we can't get Gecko. We won't have a charge to put on to get it. Silent's getting low, but Ostories does get back quick kill on a ski free, which is pretty large here, but we may be able to get a rest. Gecko and Ivy Cat are both really low here. Gecko is down to 13 HP, and Mix Ready cleans him up. Mercy's a bit out of position here, and Mercy's will fall off the map here, and I don't think anyone's going to be able to save her. Yeah, no, she will not, and this is looking like all that force should be able to clean this up here. Ski Free, he's just going to get low, place that shield down, desperation. We'll be seeing
Looks like the Diva was the change they needed. Okay. They still managed to somehow get up onto high ground without being deleted. We're seeing Ski Free change over to Monkey now.
It's a bit questionable here, but Timocho does get Gecko, and he had tire vents, huge joke. And it's going to look like Golden 4 is going to take it here, and Ostories does get Peter. And it's just going to be up to...
Seeing a few more staggers coming in here.
Yeah, and my prediction was wrong, so what do I know?
No, in all honesty, Meta Rejects, I like the switch over to Pharah. They recognize, goats, Pharah, easy clap.
Yeah, I mean, these two DPS have really give all the 4 scopes quite a bit of trouble this year.
Gecko trying to wait out beat.
Oh, he doesn't see
He
Timojo,
got
but he gets 2.
Big
That's gonna be
brain.
a quick
He
reset.
waited out beat so that Tire could get the picks. Big brain Gecko. Great Tire on his part, and he gets a 3rd pick.
Yep, well, it was more of a stagger in that case, but I'm not gonna get too technical. But it's still looking alright for what if 4. You gotta love coming up without you have options here. You can do an EMP bomb, you can EMP shatter if you get the chance. It's just looking pretty solid. Ooh, but Peter 6 GLTE does get Timojo here. That's pretty bad. Ski Freak, he's just gonna go in. We're gonna go try and focus him down here, and he does get focused down. Bomb is gonna come out from Kingdom here, and it does get Gods because Kingdom's shield, not Kingdom's, Cyber Monkey's shield, I believe, died. And it's just going to be desperation for all the 4 right now. And
Eastman gets a huge res. Like, Peter's popping off because Farah into Goat's lol forehead. I think, you know, Goat's here. I don't know if it's gonna work. They have a lot of ultimates that they can use.
yeah, they got 5 ultimates online. I think
The win condition here, getting rid of Peters. Peters is doing too much damage. He needs to go down.
yeah, if you're traveling quite the open where Peter and Gecko are getting a lot of. And if a tire doesn't get anything, that's great step 1 for all that 4. But Peter does have a barrage and Empress is back in it. Ooh, Empress does get Ski for Yeti. There's a big AP, but down goes Oda Stories. But looks like all that 4 will be taking the lead here. Kingdom, he's just gonna go throw his life on the car, 4 of them over land. But alas, it's useless. It shaved a couple seconds off the clock. Ooh, Gecko. Ooh, can Gecko get staggered here? He does get low, but he D-backs in first. Oh, that's huge, and he gets mixed. Oh, that is just gigantic and horrible for all that 4.
Yeah, they now have 2 picks coming into this fight, and they have ultimates.
Plus,
to
Silent
spare.
does have a shatter here. He just needs to connect, but Timojo, he gets Gecko. That's a great step 1. And a shatter does come out here. I'm not sure if it gets anyone, but Gecko gets res. There's not much all that 4 can do here. Beat will come out, but it's just desperation. Gecko's gonna go for pull out a tire. Bomb's gonna come out from Kingdom and gets Godspeed. It's just gonna be a matter of contesting, and if they can pull out a miracle here for all that 4, but I don't think there's a miracle in sight. And meta rejects will look like they will hold shortly before 2nd point.
Meta rejects holds. That's a big hold.
But
That's
this
a
is
big-
still holdable for all that 4.
Still winnable. It's winnable for either team. I could see this going either way because Ulta 4 has had some really strong defenses.
Yeah,
And Meta Rejects has had some really strong attacks. Like it could go either way. Dude, I you know what? I'm gonna agree with you. Game 7. This goes Game 7.
yeah.
Meta Rejects wins this map. I want to see a Game 7.
And I'm gonna agree with you here. I'm tired, so of course it's gonna go to a game.
I'm
And I also
tired. I have school in the morning.
Yeah, I also have to go to the bathroom since like map 3. No, map 4, like right after halftime, and I also have to do laundry. So, yeah,
Dude.
really looking forward to this map 7.
Get it together.
Ready for
Yeah,
battle.
I probably should have done the laundry before. I casted.
My Handy Force is scuffed. Let's just be real here. Handy
If
Force
I'm
is
casting
scuffed.
it, scuffed.
If either of us is casting, it's scuffed.
This is. I like it coming out from Alt F4. We're gonna see the bunker come out. I think it's what we're gonna need to hold it here.
We're also seeing some mirror come out from the Meta Rejects. They're gonna run exactly what they ran last time, minus Ivy Cat. Ivy Cat instead of Zen is now gonna run an Ana.
We did see her, I believe, on the Ana on Blizzard.
Potentially, I believe so.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Yeah, we're gonna see those stories on his kind of signature Widow, in my opinion. Oh, he is gonna land a dink on the, not a dink, but a good body shot, deal a good chunk of damage, give Gecko a little bit of pump of adrenaline. But not much is really gonna go on here. Stories, he's just trying to find his target. He's trying to take his time, find the right target. He is trying to get Peter, but ooh, Silent does get knocked off a high ground here. Does find one thing. not looking too good. We're kind of losing high ground control here. That's bad for a bunker comp, but Osauri does get Peter 16, but he can't stop the res, but Gecko gets Osaurs. And now on F4 down a player. We're probably in a bit of a panic mode right now. Tomojo, he's just gonna do what he can, keep Silent alive, pop that lamb. Just gonna be doing everything he can. He is about to get his window online, and he may be able to do something here. I'm not too sure. It looks like he will fall to the hands of E3 Yeti. Godspeed does get Ivy Cap, but Osaurus does get Peter, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be too winnable for all F4 here. We're gonna be forced to back up, and Osaurus does go down to Ski Free Yeti. We should have about 4 minutes of a timing. My bad, 5 minutes of a timing.
5 minutes.
5 minutes to
5
get.
minutes for 1 point to tie the series up.
Oh, but Godspeed kind of channels his interbred of Gecko and Mousy and gets a solo Riptire kill. It don't have a res for it right now, so that is gigantic. Osaurus decides he wasn't doing too much on Widow, so he wants to go over to the Ash. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think Widow was the better pick.
Meta Rejects is getting free cart push right now. Halfway to the point that they.
Ooh, but Silent comes
are
back. He gets
coming up
Gecko
on
and
walls.
Osaurus. Heard my comment about the Ash pick. Yeah, you know, but Silent does get answered, and I don't think he's gonna be able to live. But no, he lives. He
Great
lived.
Great DM on the
That
part
was
of Emperors.
fantastic. Emperors just came in gigantic there. Silent. Bob, all the
As
economy.
I was gonna mention before that fight, they were getting free card push. They pretty much have every single ultimate.
But Osaurus gets Peter 16, all the ultimate world. Don't matter if he can't even make it to the point. That was kind of a questionable shoot from Silent.
Please regroup and force a game 7.
No, please, on that 4, no, for my sanity. But it's been a great series to cast. Did Silent DC? He's currently running into a wall. Okay, no, he's fine.
We good.
Yep, Tyre is looking for Godspeed, and it does get him here, but they do have Valk to res, and they do give a res off. They did cost him their Valk though. Bob will be coming out from Empress here. It doesn't get anything, but Stories, he is Peter again. He has been on Peter ever since I made this comment about Miss Ash. And it's just a brawl on top of Tavern right now. And it's looking like it's going in favor of all the 4. Soris gets ski free here again. He's just going to look to try and find something else. He can't. Soris is a bit low. But on F4, holding strong.
Great job on the part of Alt F4 there. You had Ski Free and Kingdom both trying to contest high ground against Silent Monkey. But Silent Monkey had Mercy heals.
Yeah,
Ski Free and Kingdom did not. He was being pocketed. He won that fight. I don't know.
But how goes Godspeed? I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get a res off here. If they...
Big
And
res.
Old Economy, I want to say it's in favor of Old 4 here. Doing a quick double check here. No, never mind, I'm special. But it doesn't matter. They have this great Old Economy, but they can't win a fight. Ooh, Gecko does get Empress as I say that, and it's looking
super far deep.
Ooh, but Peter's really low here. That TNT gets him. Osaurus is coming in gigantic, and Osaurus gets Gecko. Osaurus is a hero right now. He got a gigantic free K, and it's looking very winnable for all that 4 here, and they get res. Kingdom's in there. He was trying to break up the res. He's getting low. They're all trying to focus him down. Ivy was doing everything she could, desperately trying to keep him up, but she could not. Blah. And all that 4 with this stout defense.
Great defense. There were a lot of ults used there on the part of Meta Rejects.
If they didn't
Also,
get...
okay, Peters went to Widow. Peters has changed over to Widow.
Yeah, that's in favor of Peter here because Osaurus can't one-shot someone unless he gets damage boosted. And as I said, Peter should have the advantage here. He does get a big kill with Osaurus here, and I don't believe they have res for him. They did pop Valk here, but Peter gets Silent. Oh, Peter, he's fragging out, but they res off onto Silent Monkey. Bob's gonna come out. It does get Beastman, but Peter, he says, screw your Bob. I'm gonna try and bring us to map 7 as hard as I can. He's clicking all the heads he can. It's just desperation time for all F4. It's just Silent on point, and Peter, he's getting really low. Silent can't finish him. Mojo falls. It's just no stories of Silent. They're doing everything in their power. They're trying so hard. Tires coming out from Godspeed. It needs to be big.
They need to
Impress is here. Oh, Godspeed. But Godspeed, he can't even touch. Mix is getting low. Godspeed, he's getting shot at. He's just gotta run through it. Godspeed, he does land a direct hit on the spear. He gets him low, but it doesn't matter. Ivy Cat gets a kill with Godspeed. And right now, it's looking like we're gonna go to a map 7. And Peter's so low, but they have to keep point. They can't contest
We
it.
are going to a map 7. This series has been nuts. Nuts.
That's one of my favorite series to cast so far.
Play of the
I believe everyone has played a minimum of twice. I don't think we're going to be seeing any subs. I think we're just going to be hopping right into the tiebreaker, which happens to be...
I believe it's Busan. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
we
I
are
thought...
looking at Busan for map 7.
I was hoping Zuby would fill that in.
Who would you favor from Busan?
I'm not
That's
sure
like
here. It really depends on what we get. If we get like Sanctuary, like Mecha bases the first 2, and all F4, they run that Somber Goats have been running really well. I think they close out the series here, and that's the end of Meta Rejects playoff run. It all depends on the maps. Like the maps they get on Busan is going to be gigantic.
either way. Like I am super satisfied. I am satisfied with whichever way this match goes. Both teams played extremely well. They've had their ups, they've had their downs. Both teams moves on. It's been so close that whichever team doesn't come out on top should not, hang their heads low. This has been a hell of a match. Both teams came to play.
Yep, it seems the Cryptic Force has left the building for the moment here, so Zuby, your production specialist, is going to come in. We are going to be going over to Drum on Busan here. Very interesting map. A lot of variations that you can see, though it's very low ground, so majority of the variations tend to be around goats. We've been tending to see a lot of DPS comps here.
For sure. We're seeing Sombra Goats come out of Alt F4 again.
But we are seeing
really successful comp.
But we are going to be seeing 2 DPS coming out from Meta Rejects over here, especially Peter. Peter on the Hanzo has been known as one of his more favorite characters. So
definitely looking to use that Sonic Arrow to be able to pinpoint where
be very deadly here. So we're seeing Skifree on the Monkey right now. He is going to be looking to create some space, especially on this Goats comp. The Alt F4 is going to be running here. Alt F4 looking to make some room. Ski already taking down Silent Monkey's barrier, though.
Kingdom playing on top of the drum. He's hacked though, but really aggressive play on his part to try and pressure the back line of Alt F4.
Very low already, though. He's getting healed up by that Mercy, but the value is slowly dissipating. Timojo already getting the D-Mech as well, too, and the point is already going to go to Alt F4. We are now seeing Alt F4 control this point, and this could be very massive for their team. These first, usually the team that caps it first is the one that ends up winning the map.
But for the next fight, we are seeing Gecko almost coming in with a tire. Beastman changes off of Mercy. I believe he had...
Peter with a fantastic pick! An absolutely mind-blowing headshot, but he's going to be using his ultimate already. Taking down O-Stories as well. Skifree is going to go down. But we are going to be seeing multiple ults coming out from Meta Rejects, as it looks like they are going to be taking a quick cap back on this map here. Beastman getting the beautiful sleep right there, and this is going to be Meta Rejects retaking this map right now.
Really good push on their part. Definitely, as you mentioned, kudos to Peter for initiating that fight. Gets the first 2 picks, and they steamroll after that. Really good job on his part. He's popping off. He's been doing well all series
Peter
long.
already to another dragon before Kingdom is even at 30% to his grab.
Alright, sorry about that. My headset ran some issues. I just plugged in my old one. I'm back. I'm truly sorry about that. And yeah, I have no audio. Yeah, it sounds like he's getting very close to his shadow right now. They are running with Sniper Ghosts. They've been running as you already. He's gonna come out. We're just gonna go try and do something. Ooh, big pin by Silent. Ooh, he was just short of getting the kill. He does somehow survive, but Peterson's G does get a big kill on the most important spot.
He's behind. They don't know oh, but they're getting the picks to come back.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Peter tried his hard carry, but in the end, Alt F4 comes up victorious. And now give me a second. Fix my audio seconds. Oh, seconds. Ooh, but Gecko gets some big kills. This is still winnable for Meta Reject somehow. Gecko is just trying his hardest to stay alive on point. They haven't got the flip mix ready. Finally gets a kill.
Big contest on his part. He probably bought Meta Rejects at least 10-15%. What'd you call it there for capture time?
My ultimate is charged.
Come on, Osoi is looking at a angle here. He's gonna go try and get on Peter. Peter gets really low. He went for a Dragon Strike at the worst possible time. He gets low, but Cosmic hits Beastman. Oh, that's huge. Their main support down. Ski-Free tries to throw in desperation. Shatter Kingdom is low. He's doing everything he can to stay alive. He's 1 HP, and he somehow survives. EMP is gonna come out for most stories. It's just gonna get people. He's just gonna go try and do something here, but he can't do anything as Peter 6G just pops off like he's been doing all series.
EMP was used there. Don't know if it would have gotten a lot of value. I believe there's only 2 or 3 of them at the point compared to the other 5 with not really any good follow-up. But I've had Alt F4 make me eat my words before. I wouldn't be surprised to see it again.
Yeah, Peter gets discorded. He gets low. Clean up his frag, it gets a gigantic hack out of Ski-Free. They are luckily enough to bubble him. Grab does come out and Kingdom gets punished for it. They are all anti, and so Mix does go down there. They are gonna pop the beat. Really wish they had the EMP there to go deal with that. Doesn't look like some people got all Meta Rejects got it. Dragon's gonna come in from spawn. It's not gonna do much. Overtime is ticking down. Gecko gets hacked, gets low. As Beastman, he's just doing everything in his power to contest. It doesn't matter. Ball is just coming back to spin to win with Kingdom. He's just gonna get hacked. He's not gonna do much. He's just gonna be a giant ball of just getting instant shred. Yeah, I'll charge. Yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't think of a word. Yeah, I'm really stuck.
Of course, Alt F4 makes me eat my words. It's like every time I say, here's, you know.
Oh, the balls, stories with just gigantic destroy that Riptire. And Silent does have that Shatter, but he does have an EMP. It's gigantic. We're just gonna go in. Ski-Free does give a Nano, and we're gonna double hack him. We aren't gonna let him get to use that Shatter he has in his pocket, but Empress gets Ivy Cat. It's just gigantic. Peter's on the left side. Stories is doing on Mrs. Ben, but Battle of the Ages, and he's gonna go down. Kingdom's gonna get hacked with Giant Ball of All Charge, returns, and there's gonna be nothing they can do. And all that for are gonna take map 1. What did I say? If they get Sanctuary, they will win. And if they get Mega Base here, I think the series is over. And I think
2 things.
Score.
Big EMP on the part of both stories to end that. They made me eat my words. Literally anytime I say, oh, this team didn't really do that, I'd love to see that next fight. Instantly, next fight, it happens. It goes down. Second thing, Cryptic, congrats for speaking for like 2 minutes straight there. I don't think he even breathed for 2 minutes.
oh, trust me, I was trying not. Yeah, sorry again for headset malfunction. I have no idea what happened, so I just talked 2 minutes straight, make up for it. I know you all love my voice. That's sarcasm. Like, yeah, I'm surprised people let me cast. Like, this voice is awful. Like, I want to kill myself listening to it. But anyway, we're going back into it, and ooh, Stories gets decloaked a little bit early. Mix does get dinked down a little bit, but this is I think it's a really good comp to beat Alt F4 Somber Goats here. And Osiris, he's gonna have a health back. He's gonna keep himself alive. We're just gonna go and try and play it. They should play it slow here. Just trying to build that ult charge. Really great position for Alt F4. Just trying to avoid all this damage. But Godspeed, not Godspeed. I did it. Call me Beth real quick. Osiris gets a big kill on a Gecko here. Tim gets Ivy Cat. Peter does get Godspeed here. But they still in the fight, and he should be back before spawns get back from Meta Rejects. But Peter does get really. Oh, did Peter just hear that incredible shot from the sound of our producer? So
No one can hide.
Peter's just insane.
Peters
It's like-
is just holding the high ground, not letting anybody really come back from spawn either. They are scared. They're going.
Shadow's
around
gonna
the
come
outside.
out. It's Ivy Cat. Ski Free, he's getting a bit low, but they aren't gonna be able to finish up. Shatter was kind of, in the end. Sorry, Silent. I gotta get out of 10. Would not recommend it.
Peters using the high ground to his advantage now.
We're gonna see some cyber
Knowing
go.
that Ultra
Cyber
4 isn't
here.
really touching him, but we see Silent change off onto Winston. Imper's staying Zarya. Or no, he changes back to Ryan.
That must have been
Just
some.
lost ult charge.
Yeah, I definitely want to talk to Will. Is go. I real want to figure out what's going on.
Peters! Oh my god! He's not.
Peter, yo, I think this man is A-money. Can like someone check his PC real quick? Yeah, the 4K, gigantic.
This match has literally been back and forth to the point where it's individual rounds of back and forth.
I genuinely think no matter the outcome of this series, I think if I had to pick a player match, I have to go with Peter. Like, he's been doing so much for this Meta Rejects team. Whenever things look lost, he just comes out with these hero plays. He has just been a monster for this team. It was a fantastic signing. I'm not sure who scouted him, but Silent gets a little bit low there, but he lives. Mix also, Mix is dropping dangerous low stories. That kill on Peter 6G LTE. And Tim gets Beastman. Oh, that gigantic trans will come out from Timojo. He's just trying to keep his team alive. Excuse me again. And it's just a big raw point. It's just with tanks remaining. Kingdom's gonna get Demag. Ivy Cat's back, trying to do everything he can. Kingdom does in baby form get Timojo. And Kingdom gets Empress. Oh, Kingdom, the baby diva man himself. For one trick. And Peter gets all stories. Peter, can you calm down for 2.5 seconds so I can catch my breath?
Like individual fights now back and forth. Like this match has been nuts. Like there are so many good things. Both this match.
Oh, but Timojo goes down to Ski Free. Gigantic for. Oh, that's gigantic. That's a. He wasn't close to trans, but going down your send that early of a fight is never good. Peter gets those stories. Peter, oh, that's just gigantic. Beef's gonna come out from Ivy Cat. Not sure how necessary it was. They must have thought it was necessary. Gecko gets Godspeed. Gecko gets Mix ready. Gecko, can you please help me catch my breath? Mana rejects. Two mouse studies. Peter, can I just breathe? Please, that's all I ask. I am just a humble human. Please let me breathe. And Kingdom decloaks stories. I just can't with this anymore. And it's now approaching the last fight. Oh, but oh, stories! He gets caught out again. That's gigantic. He probably won't get a chance to use that EMP, but they do have this blade. Kingdom's pulling out a bomb. He's gonna go try and zone people out. He gets Cosby. Oh, they shut down the blade. Oh, they may be able to get rest. But Gecko gets a gigantic barrage. He gets silent, and they do go for the res on stories here. EMP comes out. There's not much they can do. Tim's one away from a trance. He gets a trance off in the last second, but it's not going to matter. It's just for support. Clock is dwindling down, and it's going to be meta rejects. Blade's going to come in from Godspeed. Will he be able to touch? No, he will not. Oh my god, I just want to breathe. Please, just talk. I need to breathe.
Score.
Half of that, I was purely laughing from Cryptic. He it's almost to the point where he was screaming into his mic. Hilarious.
Isn't that all casting is?
But also,
No, I got it. I'm a champ. I got this.
Second point though. There are so many good points. Peters switches to Tracer, does a lot of damage. You have Gecko dealing so much damage with the Pharah. You have all these great individual plays coming out alongside team. Like, this is the epitome of this series.
Okay, and as I said, what did I tell you? If it came down to this map, they will win. And I do quickly check Twitch. I don't really look too much at it, but I did see an interesting fact coming from Grob. I can't confirm it, but apparently Meta Rejects have never won a game on Busan. This would be a great time for them. Gecko gets isolated. He's hacked. There's so much he can do. He is cleaned up by Silent Monkey. Silent Monkey's just gonna come in. He's gonna dominate and saying, no, you, I counter you. Get out of my lobby. And we're just gonna go try and push it. This Ivy can't get hit with Fire Strike. She's about half HP. And Peter does get stories. Peter's just been insane. He shuts that down. I think this is the answer to it with a solid McCree play to it. They may have found the Simpson too little, too late. It's mixed right against Ivy Cat. Silence going for a charge. He's gonna knock Ski Free off the map. It's just gigantic. Kingdom goes down. There's an anti-out, but it doesn't matter. All that for has firm control of the point. Gecko, he's just gonna go try and reset. But Silent Monkey again says no. That is not the way out. I am your way out.
We are seeing so many great individual plays. Silent Monkey charges, not with the intention of pinning, but booping Ski off.
That's 2000 IQ play.
We have so many great plays coming out in this map. Game 7.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want in a play series. And Silent, he's got that shatter. Look at Ski Free's charge. He's nowhere near it. This has just been gigantic. Gecko does get O-Stories here. It's going to be up to Silent here to hit the shatter of his life. Can he hit it? No, he cannot. Peter 6G gets a big kill to Silent here. Anti comes out to Godspeed. Peter, can you please not from 2.5 seconds for the love of God? But they're going to burn Nano here. That's really questionable.
Can we get an F in the chat for O-Stories? Used EMP and died right as he used it. Gets no value from P, and Meta Rejects pushes on the point because of that. Big F. Feels bad. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is... Regardless, all that force is still in a really good spot to win this game, and the Shadow's gonna... It's not gonna get much here, which is really unfortunate. Shadow's gonna come out with an excellent trade. If they did layer support ult, which is a pet peeve, but it doesn't matter if they're holding on. The Kingdom gets a kill with a grab on the Empress by itself. Oh my god, Skiffer gets hacked out of Shatter. That's gigantic. They don't have a main tank anymore. And Anti's gonna come out into mix ready, but he's full on HP and not gonna matter. Peter's gonna go come out with a try number of Hero High Noon, but he doesn't get anything this time. Gecko does get Silent. Tomojo gets Beastman. O-Stories gets Kingdom, and it's looking like all that 4 is gonna get it here. But McCree, he's gonna go in for a suicide test. Just gonna 5 an extra time, but it's all over. Right now.
I honestly thought Meta Rejects had that fight. They had the grab, huge anti from Beastman. I thought they were gonna capitalize on it. Didn't go the way they wanted.
And O-Stories, with this EMP, this is gonna be definitely a gigantic part to if he can win this. And they're approaching 1-5 territory, and he kind of scuffs his translocator, but Gecko does get mixed, which is gigantic. And Peter's gonna get Silent Monkey. This is going to be gigantic for Meta Rejects. If I'm all that for, you gotta buy as much time as possible. But no, ignore me. It's just gonna be last by territory. They're gonna pop EMP. Peter 6G is gonna get O-Stories, but it's not gonna matter. I think we're in the twilight of Meta Rejects' season right now. And they're committing to it, and they're winning. This is over for Meta Rejects as the overtime's just gonna slowly trickle down here. It's not gonna matter. I think it's over for Meta Rejects. It's gonna touch in desperation, but it's not gonna matter. All that 4 is all there, and I think this is the end of the Meta Rejects season. Oh no, someone else touched his Peter's gonna come out with another hit. I knew he's gonna go try and make something happen here, but it doesn't happen. Tomocho gets Beastman. He gets 2. Shadow's gonna come out with a Ski Free Yeti, and I think it's over here for now. Real, and Peter gets stunned back, and all that 4 will be advancing to the next round of playoffs. I don't know who we're playing. Please talk, Andy.
Series 4-3.
Oh, we'll be playing Otaku.
That 4 will be going up against Otaku, who they have previously beat.
I need to move for a second.
Honestly, this series has been so back and forth. Well done from both teams. There were so many good plays from O-Stories, so many good plays from Silent Monkey, so many good plays from Impers, so many, like, all of these players had unbelievable plays. I don't even know that I could pinpoint an MVP for the match.
Yeah, who? Sorry, I'm trying to breathe. I'm trying to catch my breath.
Breathe. Handy Force, bring it back in.
Yeah,
all right.
Force.
MVP. I don't even know if you could MVP it. I know you mentioned Peters, and I think that Peters did a lot.
Yeah, it's Silent Monkey. It's Silent Monkey or Peter. It's Silent Monkey or Peter.
Like, I cannot ignore the plays from Tomojo. The plays from
Tim did have some incredible plays.
Plays from Godspeed. He had so many good plays in the series. I don't know that I can pinpoint like an MVP for this match.
I think it's just all players here. Like, they did everything.
it was so close. It was so close. Really well done from both teams. Like kudos to you guys. Whenever somebody lost a game, you came right back and you fought hard. Like I could not be more impressed and more happy with how this series went. I think that this match, alongside the match last night, have really set the tone for playoffs.
I think
It's going to be close. There's going to be other games where any team can win. This is going to be a great playoffs.
oh, where am I going with this? I lost my train of thought. Maybe it's lack of oxygen.
Think, breathe, think.
Yeah. I want to take a moment to congratulate Meta Rejects real quick because they had a lot of issues at the beginning of the season. I think their team captain left. I believe Kingdom stepped up in just a gigantic way because Kingdom's just a great guy. He's just, I can't say enough about him. He's a great guy, good friend, and he came in. He came in, brought this team back to the playoffs. Unfortunately, they weren't able to close it out. Alt F4, Cryptic Force was a problem, Crab, but they've also been playing really great. I think if you're Meta Rejects, I know the loss hurts, but you got to be proud. You played incredible.
Agreed. Sorry. You go.
Anyways, here from the Tranquility team, we'd definitely like to give the biggest shoutouts to both teams. Incredibly hard fought battle on either sides. Going down to the last map, 99%. As hard as you can go. Alt F4 are going to be the ones to clutch out, and they will be moving on to the next round to play Otaku. The 7th seed versus the 2nd seed. So we will see you guys next time.
Have a good night.
Thank you guys.
Hopefully I'll be still alive. Hopefully I'll still be alive.
Handy Force signing out.
Handy Force, Production, Tranquility, we're signing out for today. Thank you guys so much.
Have a good night. Thank you for tuning in.